So this offseason, the Milwaukee Bucks have made very interesting decisions. First, they agreed to trade George Hill, Eric Bledsoe, and 3 future first-round picks. You heard it right. 3 future first-round picks for a pick swaps and for Jrue Holiday from the New Orleans Pelicans. Then they decided to do a sign-and trade deal with Sacramento, acquiring Bogdan Bogdanovic for Dante DiVincenzo and giving up Ersan Ilyasova and DJ Wilson, according to Adrian Woj. This is a very interesting day or offseason for Milwaukee. They are trying to obviously help Giannis and give him more players. But if you look at George Hill, he led the NBA in three-point percentage last year. Eric Bledsoe was a very key piece to Milwaukee, believe it or not. He knew how to control the tempo, and he gave him that veteran aspect. Not saying that Jrue Holiday is a bad player. He's also a very great player. He was an all-star. He's a great defender. He's a good ball handler. But they're also giving up 3 future first-round picks. And this, to me, is clearly saying either we win this year, next year, but we want to keep Giannis, is what they're trying to say. We want to show Giannis that we're trying for him. They also got Bogdan Bogdanovic for Dante DiVincenzo, and I think he was also a really good player. He shot really well from three. He's a young player, and Bogdan Bogdanovic and Dante DiVincenzo, for me, are both very similar players. I expect this to only be the beginning for Milwaukee. They want to help Giannis. They want to prove to him that they're going to help him and they're going to win a championship with him. So, what do I expect them to do in the future? Maybe they try and sign a better big to replace Brook Lopez with. Maybe they get a shooting guard. Maybe they get another small forward to pair up with Giannis. But all I know is that this is not the end for Milwaukee this offseason. Now, analyzing the trade for the Pelicans, this was a great trade. Now, the reason why I'm saying this, I know they lost a key player in Jrue Holiday, but you gain 2 good point guards, 2 veteran presence point guards, in George Hill and Eric Bledsoe, not to mention gaining 3 future first-round picks. The youth movement is on in New Orleans. They do have Lonzo. They do have Brandon Ingram if they decide to, bring him back this year. And obviously they have Zion Williamson, Jackson Hayes. These are very young players. Now, do I expect them to keep Eric Bledsoe, Lonzo, and George Hill? No. I think one of them will definitely go. And the odd man out here, in my opinion, could be Lonzo or George Hill. And I know Lonzo is very young, which leads me to believe that it will be George Hill. They're not going to have 3 point guards on the roster, right? Plus, Eric Bledsoe, as I said before, knows how to control the pace. He has that veteran presence in him. And George Hill, although he's a great 3-point shooter, I think they'll try and trade him for a shooting guard to pair up with maybe Lonzo. Maybe they're going to start Eric Bledsoe and bring Lonzo off the bench, or maybe vice versa. I do expect them to move these future first-round picks and George Hill for a better shooting guard or for maybe a better center. This is a good trade for the Pelicans. I believe the Pelicans, in all honesty, won this trade. Then you look at the Bogdan Bogdanovic deal. Who won this trade? And again, I think it was Sacramento. DJ Wilson's a young forward. Although he's not great, he is a young player that they can develop. Then you also look at Dante DiVincenzo. Again, a very similar player to Bogdan Bogdanovic. The reason why I think that the Milwaukee Bucks decided to get Bogdan and trade away Dante DiVincenzo is, again, for that veteran presence to help Giannis. Giannis had a few young players last year, but now they have Brook Lopez, they have Bogdan Bogdanovic, obviously Giannis, and Jrue Holiday. I expect them to keep on going, keep on pursuing. For the Kings, I expect them to try and sell pieces. Maybe De'Aaron Fox gets traded this year. Who knows? Maybe even Marvin Bagley, although I doubt it. But there's potential in them doing this deal to try and rebuild the team. As always, guys, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. Peace.